lying to you. I mean, they're always lying to you. If I could get in so much trouble for just telling the truth. Cause remember when gangster rappers so motherfucking politically incorrect? When somebody would like lose their deal if they cursed and shit. Now what somebody would lose their deal for? If they tell the truth. So that means they all been lying to you. They've been lying to you. But we ain't gonna take this shit no more.
See, I'm not one of them niggas that know a lot about a little. I know a little about a lot, bitch. I might not be the brightest candle on the cake, but bitch, I'm lit.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride on my back like a Mustang. I gotta watch on my wrist is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I send my baby to bring it right round. See ya.
Yo, it's your boy Light Buddha Mike back at it again with another TikTok live reaction. What it do? Yo, Natty McBarbar, the cannabis all-star in the building. Appreciate you showing up, Brody. So everything was good up in the hood. Get right into it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. We gonna see what's going on. Remember? They tried to bury it. God, we were in. How to show your tree leaf.
Researchers have rated the best and worst cities in the case of zombie apocalypse. Economic Modeling Specialists International ranked cities on their ability to defend against a zombie attack, stockpiling food, containing zombies, finding a cure. And if you live in New York City, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you're toast. The city got the worst rating, followed by Tampa, Los Angeles, Riverside, and San Bernardino, California. Southern California really stinks. And Chicago, so the nation's three biggest cities, right? Best place to be? Boston. The city was rated as the place you most likely would survive. Other contenders here, Salt Lake City, Columbus, Ohio, Baltimore, Virginia Beach, and Norfolk, Virginia. But, I just have a problem with this, right? Here I live in New York City, and I will admit that Manhattan may not be the best place to survive a zombie apocalypse. Number one, the food is going to go really fast. Number two, they can climb stairs. And as everyone knows, your buildings go up really high. But think if you live in Brooklyn, also part of New York City, or Staten Island. You could contain the threat to Manhattan and still have lots of farmland to grow food. I think if you live in Brooklyn, you'll be just fine. I'm not a scientist.
Yeah, that's weird. Weird that we would have to know that information, but guess we gotta know that.
What do you think a plant is?
Just saying that ain't Jelly Roll no more. Yo, what up, Carmella? Appreciate it. Get that in there. Okay. Appreciate that views. Gotta get them in while I can, you know.
Does everybody obviously know about that company called CERN? Well, they just discovered a brand new form of matter, and they're not done because they are still searching for another dimension. So underneath the border of France and Switzerland, there's a 27-kilometer underground ring that smashes particles together at the speed of light. It's able to recreate the conditions from 1/1,000,000th of a second after the Big Bang, and this week they have just officially found a brand new form of matter. They're calling the brand new particle XICC+, and it's like a proton, the things that makes up every single atom in your body, but it's 4 times heavier. This is now officially the 80th particle that CERN has ever been able to discover, including forms of matter that weren't even confirmed to exist until this machine found them. CERN right now is actively searching for evidence of dark matter, antimatter, and extra dimensions of space, and that's not a theory, that's literally on their website. That's the actual mission. They are running the most powerful machine ever built. They're finding things that exist for a trillionth of a second, and they are looking for hidden dimensions. And people wonder why the internet has questions about this place.
Yeah, y'all doing too much. That's why. Like you ain't showing us none of the progress. You guys just wreaking havoc on our ecosystem. A lot of money going to you for what? Who paying you? I don't know. Gotta stop. People foaming at the mouth and fighting. The fuck? Videos packed and they staying in Illinois. I don't know what that's about. Shit, we'll find out.
This was sent to me from a follower, Crane Hill, Alabama. I guess he was out scouting for property. He was looking to purchase a property to build a house on. Crane Hill, Alabama. And he was on, I guess, Realtor.com or whatever, Google Earth, Google Maps, and he found a property he was interested in. So he pulled this property up and he was scrolling through the woods, scrolling through the fields, and he found something. And in a minute here, I'm going to show it to you all. He sent it to me and he goes, "Don't think I'm crazy, but to me, these images look like zombies. Is it a group of people having a party? Is it a zombie party? Is there a glitch in the Matrix? What exactly is going on?" But I'm going to show you this picture and you tell me, are there zombies in Alabama? My mind's blown between Jeepers Creepers, shadow people, ghosts, and now we have zombies in Alabama. But I don't know, I've heard a lot of weird things. I don't know if it's just people playing with AI, people trying to screw with me, but you check out this picture and you tell me what you see. Because to me it looks like a horde of zombies, a swarm, walking through a giant field in the middle of nowhere.
I'm mad we didn't get to see the picture. But that was like last month anyway, so. Almost the 4th of July, y'all. Almost the 4th. I heard some shit supposed to pop off on the 29th. Shit pops off all the time though, really. It just didn't.
Only a passive ass house Negro happy right now. A blind house. Juneteenth, y'all, we didn't got it. What is Juneteenth? What is Juneteenth? Why you just celebrating some shit? What happened on Juneteenth? What happened that day? Do you know? I'm just asking questions for a friend. Don't worry about it. You better find out about what Juneteenth is all about. Freedom Day. Freedom. That's what's wrong with niggas now. You niggas think y'all free. You niggas ain't free. Give a fuck about them making it no nigga. Fuck the federal house. Nigga, fuck the feds, nigga. Fuck the whole country, nigga. They know what it is.
We don't want no motherfucking holidays, nigga. Don't give us no federal shit, nigga. Can we get our names back? We can start right there, nigga.
That's a good place to start. That is a good place to start. Yep, right there. Give us our native names back. Want to be back to our roots. Boy, you guys stomp some boots on these rocks. You know what I'm saying? Brought one over here that you call Plymouth. Fucking shit. But let's keep moving.
And this is why Donald Trump looked very scared today. This is Jeffrey Epstein's accountant, Richard Kahn, who testified under oath to the House Oversight Committee. And what he confirmed is that Jane Doe number 4 received a settlement from Jeffrey Epstein's estate.
Is it true that Jane Doe 4, the citation is Doe versus Jeffrey Epstein, 1:19 CB 07675, Southern District of New York, received a financial settlement directly from the estate, as her attorney is claimed?
I'm sorry, I don't know who Jane Doe 4 is.
She's the person who has been widely described as alleging that President Trump raped or abused her when she was 13 in the 1980s. And her attorney is out there, has said that she received a settlement from the estate.
Congressman, may I just tell him who Jane Doe 4 is, just
Yes.
refreshes him?
That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, can't say Trump ain't never been to that island. Weird shit going on, y'all. Prepare to be mystified. Better stop feeding y'all kids this shit. All of it. Not good for them. I'm just saying. Not good for them.
So you're telling me that multiple people on 4 separate occasions claim they seen zombies, claim they came in contact with zombie-like people, and everybody is lying? There are people who are posting videos who are showing genuine fear, claiming that there is a potential zombie apocalypse happening right now. You have the woman in North Carolina. Her and her husband is walking, and they see the woman eating something that wasn't normal. Mind you, then you have in the UK, where people were saying that they witnessed a group of people that resemble zombies consuming other people. And again, maybe it could have just been deceased animals. Then you have the videos from Tennessee. Somebody claimed that they was in Walmart and they seen somebody get bit by another person. Mind you, they're saying after this person got bit in Walmart, they locked Walmart down completely. Kind of like they quarantined it. Took the other person that got bit to the hospital. After that person gets to the hospital, that person completely changed.
So I know there's all this zombie talk going on, but it's so crazy. I'm at my son's football practice, right? And I'm like, let me just look down. Just randomly just look down at the cars and walking past them. What do I see in front of me? I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is the street, all right? This is the car. As I'm walking past the car to go up here, I look down, and what do I see? This shit says zombie outbreak response team.
Now, if y'all remember, there were claims that the CIA mentioned things about zombies. Well, look up here and see what it says right there. And I need you to read and understand the right way. Pay attention. And then you have the CDC, and this is from ChatGPT, where the CDC released a Preparedness 101 zombie apocalypse. And we fast forward back to now. Use your discretion. What's really going on? I'm out.
Good question. What's the play and who's filming it? Because y'all part of it. But we all part of it.
Did you know that when we stop dreaming, that means that every single version of us in every single dimension and universe has completely finished their mission and their task and has returned to source? And you, the one that isn't dreaming, is the last version of yourself in every single universe. That is the most mind-blowingly true thing I've ever heard, because I've always known that I'd be the last bloodline, and I'm the last of my family and my bloodline. I always knew without knowing, but I knew when I was a kid that I would also be the last of my spirit family who all chose to come to Earth. And I am. As of this year, the last 6 of them all went back, allowing me to absorb their power and their energy, which is why I'm here and so powerful and have the platform that I do. But that blew my mind because it makes so much sense when you stop dreaming, because dreams are just what you're experiencing in other realities, other universes, other dimensions. So when you stop dreaming completely, that means every other version of yourself out there is completely over with. I think that's kind of cool.
Theories, just theories, y'all. All speculation, of course. Just a big movie they filming, and we might be part.
Folks, what I'm about to tell you is extremely concerning, but bear with me. Every American needs to know what's happening right now. The Trump administration and the Department of Justice, late at night here on a Friday, hoping no Americans would see it or hear about it, they just moved to stop releasing the Epstein files by filing a new letter saying that no court has the authority whatsoever to enforce the Epstein Transparency Act. And they're doing this, again, late on a Friday, hoping you're not paying attention, to argue that they don't have to release any more files. It's up to them how many files they plan on releasing. As we know, they haven't been releasing any files since the December deadline, and they even publicly acknowledged that they're hiding the names of political and government officials. But now, this is the most clear piece of evidence yet, and we all have this information now that they are directly trying to cover up these files. They are directly trying to prevent courts from letting people see what's really going on in this cover-up.
Damn shame. But they always do shit. Jan, what it do? How you doing, family? How's everything going? Hopefully it's smooth. No bumps, shots, good. You know what I mean?
I told you all that the great awakening of the serpents, what you all know as the dragons, is here. There's no need to be afraid of what you come from. Whenever you learn about the Nagas, you come back and you leave me a comment right in this section whenever you learn about the Nagas. Some things you were taught to fear. Others, well, they're here to guide you. If you pay attention, you can learn a lot. Ain't that right, Naga? She's gotten big, huh?
Can't spell shit. I'm not doing bad. I could be monetized now, but you know, YouTube. So it is what it is. Get it.
So you're telling me that multiple people on 4 separate occasions claim they seen zombies, claim they came in contact with zombie-like people, and everybody is lying? There are people who are posting videos who are showing genuine fear, claiming that there is a potential zombie apocalypse happening right now. You have the woman in North Carolina. Her and her husband is walking, and they see the woman eating something that wasn't normal. Mind you, then you have in the UK, where people were saying that they witnessed a group of people that resemble zombies consuming other people. And again, maybe it could have just been deceased animals. Then you have the videos from Tennessee. Somebody claimed that they was in Walmart and they seen somebody get bit by another person. Mind you, they're saying after this person got bit in Walmart, They locked Walmart down completely. Kind of like they quarantined it. Took the other person that got bit to the hospital. After that person gets to the hospital, that person completely changed.
So I know there's all this zombie talk going on, but it's so crazy. I'm at my son's practice, football practice, right? And I'm like, let me just look down. Just randomly just look down at the cars and walking past them. What do I see in front of me? I'm gonna show you. Okay, so this is the street, all right? This is the car. As I'm walking past the car to go up here, I look down, and what do I see? This shit says Zombie Outbreak Response Team.
Now, if y'all remember, there were claims that the CIA mentioned things about zombies. Well, look up here and see what it says right there. And I need you to read and understand the right way. Pay attention. And then you have the CDC, and this is from ChatGPT, where the CDC released a Preparedness 101 Zombie Apocalypse. And we fast forward back to now. Use your discretion. What's really going on? I'm out.
Like I said, it seems like a play, but so much go on.
These are Business and Billionaire Connections, Part 25. Jacobo Gordon is a Spanish businessman who co-founded several real estate and gaming companies with Alejandro Agag, also in Epstein's Black Book. Steve Gottlieb, he's the founder and CEO at Shindig, a platform for online video chats. He founded independent record label TVT Records. TVT Music produced television's greatest hit series. Dimitri Goulandris, he's the founder of Cycladic Group, which invests and creates businesses. For 8 years, he worked at Morgan Stanley, and he's the executive director and board member for Knightsbridge Schools. Lorenzo Grabov, an Italian businessman, recently chief executive officer of Swedish investment firm AB Kinnevik. Prior, he spent 17 years at Goldman Sachs.
We just checking off a couple more of these receipts, y'all. Dog. Don't worry.
From Epstein's Black Book, this is Business and Billionaire Connections, Part 26. Francois Graf, CEO of Graf Diamonds, as well as 33 other appointments, mainly holding shell companies out of the UK.
Deadly fungal disease that is spreading across the U.S. and posing a serious global health threat at this time. Cases of Candida auris or C. auris, they have increased dramatically from the previous years, and it is now in the United States it has made its way across to the U.S. In a recent report that has shown. C. auris is a type of yeast that can cause severe illness and is often resistant to antifungal treatments, which means that that there are medications that are designed to stop the fungus, and it says it does not work against this particular one. So these are coming out in the past couple days. Here's another headline that reads, Deadly Candida auris fungal infection is spreading rapidly across the United States with a 60% loss of life rating. Here's another one that came out from Axios. What we need to know. This one came out February 6th about Seattle's potentially deadly fungus outbreak. That's right. So.
Yeah, crazy. Crazy, man. Trying to get us, y'all.
From Epstein's Black Book, this is Business and Billionaire Connections, Part 26. Francois Graf, CEO of Graf Diamonds, as well as 33 other appointments, mainly holding shell companies out of the UK. Jacques Grange could possibly be the world's most famous interior designer. His usual customers include people like Princess Caroline of Monaco. Jamie Grant, global chairman at J.P. Morgan & Chase. He's a member on the board for the New York Shakespeare Society. Jeremy Green, out of South Africa, he's a business owner at Cape Private Management, consulting to various foreign-owned property mining and telecoms.
Okay, proceed.
Keep talking about the Epstein files. This is Business and Billionaire Connections, Part 31. Jeffrey Hirsch, president at PhotoCare. Robert Hissom, director-owner at Aspen Capital Partners and Riverblade Limited. Ben Holland Martin, he's a British businessman who was mugged, stabbed, and beaten. He survived his assailants, and they received 10 years for torture. Adam and Tierney Horn. Adam's the CEO and chairman of Tombow Mines. Prior, he was managing partner for Caldone Partners. Tierney started her career at Ralph Lauren before working at Vogue and participating in the launch of J. Crew. Sean Hovnanian, he's an Armenian businessman, part of Hovnanian Group, founded by a family of extreme East Coast Armenian millionaires. Lucy Johnson, she's an artist, designer, and apparently she's a Freemason because you can see the towers of Joachim and Boaz here in her logo, along with a big giant M.
Crazy work, y'all. That's crazy work.
What's that? Oh, Mexican model Gabriela Jimenez that was running out of the hotel in 2009 and was saying, oh, they ate humans. That video is now resurfacing again. Tell me more. Yeah, so after she ran out of there and was saying that they ate humans, people thought that things were being investigated, but nothing really happened about it. And then she went missing. That video is picking up steam again because people want to know what happened to her. Where is she? What did she see? Did she see what she said? Because it's kind of strange to just say you saw something and to be freaking out like that if you didn't see it. Okay. The reason for this video popping up again and going viral again is because they believe that police has some information about her whereabouts and what actually transpired that day. Oh, goody.
Tell you. Crazy work.
They got him. They got him. Who the heck is this? Who the heck are you? This isn't the jelly roll. I remember. There we are. That's better. It's like a blast from the past, but almost like yesterday because that's how quick his transformation was. It's not the weight loss that's messing with me, guys. It's the eyes. It's the fact that he goes from this to this, and I'm sensing a bit of darkness in there. Do you know what concerns me when I see any human being, child, woman, or man, entering Hollywood?
See, it's influence. It's all about influence. If you have the ability to influence the public, they're going to find a way to influence you.
And I've often wondered how these Hollywood celebrities could be influenced by a higher power. Like, how could these powerful figures possibly find the time to orchestrate a meet and greet all at once with a Hollywood celebrity? An outcast, if you will. Look no further than the UFC. Tell me, how many Democratic A-listers were here that night? Did you guys know they were actually calling this the Night of the Avengers? The reason why all of this concerns me for Jelly Roll or people who idolize Jelly Roll is because I consider Jelly Roll to be a middleman. Like, he's not one way or the other politically, he's not one way or the other for Hollywood, he's not one way or the other for Christianity.
Well, no. See, that's where she got it wrong. See, there's the good side, the fence, and then the bad side. If you own the fence, it's owned by the bad side. All right. You either got the good side or the bad side. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just because you want to be on the fence, don't mean that you in the right. No, no. But you is on the side of you. Let's get it.
They got him. They got him. Who the heck is this? Who the heck are you? This isn't the Jelly Roll.
Hey, bro. Let me ask you a question, man. Why you ain't changed clothes, bro?
Let me ask you a question. Every time you see me, you gotta ask me a question like you 50 Cent asking people 21 questions.
Bro, you gotta have some hygiene.
Let me ask you, did you take a bath last night?
Of course, and that's what I'm telling you, man. You gotta have some hygiene,
well,
man.
Congratulations, because I'm homeless. And I don't have the luxury to take a bath every night and wash clothes like that. So be grateful for what you got and stop always talking about people and stuff. That's what's wrong with people. They always talking about people instead of trying to help them and stuff. Just thank God that you able to take a bath and change your clothes every night. I might have them on the next day and the next day and the next day. That's between me and God. You worry about yourself. Any more questions?
You good,
oh, all right, that one I thought. Have a blessed day.
I ain't gonna front, but I think Buddy hit dude with that Marlon Wayne's what was it? No, it wasn't Marlon Wayne's. It was Damon Wayne's. Hit him with that Damon Wayne's Blake man. You know what I'm saying? That's what that was. That he hit him with a blank, man. That dude left that nigga blank. He's like, you good, you got it, man. I was probably my bad. Yep. Hey.
And have known, along with the rest of the cast, since before we even started shooting this season, is that I am leaving the show and was leaving the show. This was going to be my last season, regardless of if it went on or not, for different reasons that, to be honest, I don't want to go into. I just want y'all to trust me on it.
Trust me on it. That's what she said. And the internet dragged her for it. They called her unstable. They called her attention-seeking. They called her religious and crazy. As if those two things aren't supposed to coexist. But here's the part that should bother you. The moment she stopped being useful to the machine stopped protecting her. That's not a theory. That's a timeline you can trace. Here's where we need to zoom out. Because what happened to China is not unique. The industry has a very specific way of handling people who start talking. And the playbook is almost identical every single time. Step 1, let them get loud enough that they can't be quietly ignored. Step 2, start building a parallel narrative. She's unstable, she's religious, she's bitter, she's lost it. Step 3, pull the professional rug, cancel the show, stop returning the calls, make the career disappear quietly enough that it looks like their own doing. Step 4, when they keep talking anyway, let the internet do the dirty work for you. Sound familiar? It should, because Dave Chappelle lived this story almost beat for beat. Dave was at the absolute top of the industry. $50 million deal, highest rated program on Comedy Central, cultural institution. And then in the middle of production for season 3, he flew to South Africa, and the machine immediately flipped the narrative.
The whole time, they're trying to convince me I'm insane. They were trying to get me to take psychotic medication.
They told him he was losing his mind. They pushed medication. They ran a narrative of mental breakdown in the press. A narrative that Dave says was deliberately constructed by people who knew exactly what was going on.
And I feel like in a lot of instances, I was deliberately being put through stress. The situation where now everybody's taking credit for this and that and the other. So it was getting ridiculous. And I knew I was going to leave, so I got ahead of schedule, and I bounced. And I didn't tell anybody where I was going.
And then Dave did something that cracked the whole thing open. He pointed to a pattern among black celebrities. He named names: Mariah Carey, Martin Lawrence, himself. 3 people at the peak of their power. 3 people who seemingly fell apart right after landing the biggest moments of their careers.
It's happening in Hollywood. That a guy that tough will be on the street waving and screaming, they are trying to kill me.
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take clothes off on T.R.L.? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood?
That question has never been officially answered, and the industry wants to keep it that way. Now let's talk about something that connects China's story to Dave's in a way that most people completely overlook. Cat Williams has spent years talking about the emasculation ritual. The idea that black men...
Let's just be honest, all right, yo. That nigga wore a dress before. He sold it so when he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights. Plain out you, bless you think. But that's what it is.
There's a huge solar storm that's been bombarding our Earth. And that there's a
The hell?
There's a huge solar storm that's been bombarding our Earth. And that storm has the potential to wipe out all of the life on this planet. But our electromagnetic field from our Earth, from our mother, it reacts to that huge cloud that's coming from the sun, from that geomagnetic storm taking place, and it converts it back into little sunshine and rain. All of the heavy weather that we're seeing taking place is all just that storm being relieved by our Mother Earth. And then every creature on this planet benefits from it the same way that we do.
Keep building on that. Go, you good, Terrence. That was enough.
They be confused. The analysts breaking down. Just pay attention to what the stories they rolling out. Why? Because the ancestors back. The portal's been open. It's so much shit taking place that they're not even reporting. This shift is a real life thing taking place. You won't be able to tell one season from the next because it never was seasons. All we knew was warmed. We didn't have seasons. Seasons ain't come into play really until they start fucking with the technology, fucking with the atmosphere. What can they tell you now? They can't even explain what's going on right now. So they don't even try to explain it. They go around it.
That part. That part. Free to God to
You guys have to watch
America
this.
is about to be the first country to tokenize our entire water supply.
What?
I will be signing the framework on July 4th, and Americans who get in early will be very rich.
This is exactly what the President of the United States just announced at the G7 summit in front of the entire world. It's on Coinbase already under the ticker USWR, the United States Water Reserve. Almost nobody understands it yet, but stay with me. So the United States Water Reserve is all of America's entire water supply into one single asset that you can have access to very early. All before it gets announced and the price goes crazy. It was shown right here on Fox News literally saying, him announces United States Water Reserve at G7 Summit in front of world leaders. But it is already tradable on Coinbase and they don't want you to know about it. And here's why billionaires have been buying water for years and why they're about to buy the heck out of USWR. Literally hours ago, the UN warns that AI will drink as much water as 1.3 billion people by 2030. You can look it up for yourself, it's literally everywhere. And you guys just heard the president at G7. But here's what the media actually isn't telling you. The president and world leaders have just agreed that water is going to be a tradable asset. The USWR is going to be leading the change that is going to be signed by July 4th. Every single billionaire knows that billionaires are going to be flowing into this one single asset. They all know this information, and now you do too. I decided to do some further digging, and then I came across BlackRock's crypto portfolio holdings. And to no surprise, they're already holding the USWR token. That's the exact same token that was just being talked about. And then this is where I went all in and deployed over $10,000 of my own capital into this. I went to the official USWR.ai website, and here at the top, it literally told me that the president was going to be announcing the Strategic Water Reserve Framework on July 4th. So when this is announced, my $10,000 could potentially become 10 million because we're expecting at least a 1000x off this. So if you guys are interested in this coin at all, make sure to go on Coinbase and search up USWR or United States Water Reserve and confirm that the contract address ends with USWR and that it has over 13,000 holders. When you search it up, make sure it looks like this at around a $10 million market cap and it is only 1 cent to invest into. Or you can just copy the contract address down below and paste it into Phantom Wallet. And as always, this is not financial advice and please do your own research.
Always do your own research, baby. Know what I'm saying? That way, the fruit tastes sweeter. You know what I'm saying? You get that shit, you're like, damn, I know what this shit took. You know what the sweetness can be? Aromatics. Oh man, that's gonna taste good.
The Justice Department has now released a big new batch of documents in the Jeffrey Epstein investigation, and these include new details about Epstein's one-time friendship with President Trump. Look, there is a lot to go through. We said it's like more than 10,000 pages, so we are digging through this, but this is what is seen so far. In a 2020 email, an assistant U.S. attorney for the Southern District of New York wrote that Trump traveled on Epstein's private jet, quote, more times than previously has been reported, at least 8 times between 1993 and 96. And on a flight in 1993, according to the email, there was just 3 passengers, Trump, Epstein, and what's described as a 20-year-old.
The department released a batch of previously unreleased documents from the Epstein files that include notes from FBI interviews with a woman who says she was assaulted by President Trump as a minor. In interviews with the FBI, the woman alleged she was assaulted by Mr. Trump in the 1980s and that she was also a victim of Epstein's. The documents were released after multiple news outlets discovered they were missing from the initial mass release of files. For more, we're joined now by our justice correspondent, Ali Rogan. So, Ali, tell us more about what's in these documents.
Jeff, these documents are known as 302 files. They're summaries of 3 interviews the FBI conducted with this accuser, in which she alleges that Epstein brought her to...
PH told reporters it clears him. He told them that very important people told him the latest Epstein file release doesn't just clear me, it contradicts what the radical left was hoping for. He said he was absolved. He said there was nothing in the files about him. And then the documents sat there, available for anyone to read. And what they show is something very different from absolved. His name appears more than 1,000 times in one batch, more than 3,000 times in another, more than 6,000 times when you combine the various releases. 6,000 mentions. In documents from a federal investigation into a convicted sex offender who ran one of the largest sexual abuse networks in American history. That is not nothing. 6,000 mentions is not nothing. 6,000 references to Donald Trump and Jeffrey Epstein files is a number that does not go away because the president stood at a podium and said he was absolved. And then there are the flights. Trump has said publicly, including in 2024, that he was never on Epstein's plane. A newly released DOJ email says he flew on Epstein's private jet 8 times in the 1990s. 8. More than he previously acknowledged. More than he has publicly admitted. In a newly released government document. Come on, are you kidding me? The man who said, I was never on Epstein's plane, has a federal government document saying he was on it 8 times. And then, as if all of that were not enough, a federal judge in Florida dismissed Trump's $10 billion defamation lawsuit against the Wall Street Journal and Rupert Murdoch.
So what it do? What up, King? You at work?
You know it though.
Already.
I seen this shit. I'm like, damn, bro. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this, bro. 'Cause it's loud as shit about here, bro.
Yeah, dude. I have to do it early because I gotta go pick up my niece.
All right.
Then I gotta go clean the bank afterwards. So
I figure I was thinking either you had to be between that or your niece. I'm like, you probably got his niece with, bro.
Yeah, because the bank, I could have did the bank already, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like wasting gas. I'd rather just go do the whole circle, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Instead of fucking doing loop-de-loops, do one circle. Yeah, because I gotta go to the bank, which is over by her house. And I'm like, well, shit, I might as well go pick her up from work so I could drop her off at her house and do the bank and then go home.
Right.
Instead of going to the bank and then going home and then going to pick her up and then going to the bank and then going home. It's like I'm going over by the bank. I'm not going to the bank. I might as well do it once. Hey, you gotta strap it, man. Hey, I'm surprised they don't give you no what do you call that? Little camera. I'm surprised they don't give you cameras.
No, I do got the camera. It's just right now it's not working. We gotta reboot the whole system so that way that can connect to the camera room and shit like that.
Oh yeah, y'all got hacked.
Yeah. I'll show the camera.
You ain't got a lie, man. Them niggas got hacked, bro. It was an inside job.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little peek to the cameras real quick. Yeah, nah, we got all that, bro. The body cams and all that shit, bro. We got all that.
Who do you think is getting second?
There's the body cam right here.
The other, you saying Darren Peterson or Cameron Boozer? The other dude. What's his other dude?
Nope.
You can't see it.
I'm gonna hit this other video real quick. Let's get it. It's Cappy, old one, but still
Oh,
good.
you're talking about Peterson then? Yeah, Peterson.
I was asking, where do they get the children? Where do all these children come from? Is a huge CPS. It is a huge scam. It's a huge scam. There's this woman named Nancy Schaefer, who at least she's from Georgia, and she was investigating child trafficking through the CPS, and she got murdered. And I believe that was in 2010. But it's really sad. A lot of people investigating this stuff, they turn up dead. And it's sad because, you know what? The finders, yes, the finders called. All these people go missing. Virginia, so many kids per capita go missing in Virginia. There's a really good infographic. Maybe someone can share it. I'm sure someone here has seen it. There's a really good infographic about per capita missing children in Virginia. And what is near Virginia? What's near Virginia? Well, DC.
See how relevant shit could be, man. Talking about these files and shit. I always gotta bring it full circle right back down to Cappy, bro. Telling you, every video with Cappy in it done me some good service, bro. Good service. That man is fucking martyr saint.
Ever heard of Phil Schneider? So he was allegedly contracted by the government or the military to construct a deep underground military base. And according to what he said, there were non-human entities that he encountered while on this project. And he and others in similar situations like him, some of them have even made claims that they were instructed not to use the name of Jesus because it would disrupt agreements that were made between these entities and the government or the military. It would create a hostile environment because these entities did not like it. Some of them had to sign NDAs. And what's interesting about Phil Schneider is in 1996, he was found dead in his home, and the official ruling is suicide, but looks a little sketchy, if you know what I'm saying.
That's the only reason why they couldn't do it.
Right now, like, Clippers is
Shit crazy.
mean, they're not making any fucking noise. Once I start hearing them niggas getting loud, bro, I'm gonna kick them niggas the fuck out. Yeah, bro, y'all just
Yeah,
fucked up, bro.
we showing y'all, buddy. Hey, we showing y'all bust some heads up in here, all right? Yo, you keep that shit live, nigga. Keep that shit live. I'm gonna blow your face up and everything. Like, hey, we going live, nigga. Fuck this shit. This true
Nah, bro.
ride.
It be these little niggas, bro, that be coming in here, bro, trying to chill and shit, bro. I'm like, bro, this is not a fucking chill spot, bro. This is a fucking store to spend money, bro. If you ain't got no money, bro, I gotta go, bro. It's not a fucking chill spot where you're gonna come here and chill all day, bro, doing nothing than be fucking annoying as shit, bro.
I mean, they is kids though.
Yeah, they kids, bro, but the store's not gonna allow that shit, bro. We're not allowing motherfuckers
Hey,
to chill in the store.
matter of fact, what demographic of children is these we are talking about?
See the store,
Huh?
my store in Boston, we don't allow that, bro. If you ain't coming in here to shop, you gotta go, bro. Simple as that, bro. If you ain't here to shop, you ain't got no money, you got to go, bro. Like you gotta go, bro.
Well, yeah, that's mandatory because this ain't no library. This ain't no window shopping. Is outside only. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they don't even do that. Not even window shopping, bro. You know what they do? They parlay in one spot, charging their phones, being loud as shit, and then they want to go around stealing shit, bro, while they chilling in here, bro. And that's the reason why we kicked them out, bro, because they come in here and steal shit, bro. I don't got time
Yeah, I
to be
do that.
babysitting kids, bro. Especially these fucking parents, bro. They don't know how to be fucking parents over here, bro. They don't know how to take care of their own kids, bro. Then we gotta call the
Hey,
parents,
man,
bro, and be like, yo,
it's real
we got
talk.
this up here because he stole some shit.
Yeah, this ain't school, man. You know what I'm saying? We putting this nigga in jail. Fuck dumb shit. You gonna come bond this nigga out post bail? I don't give no chances. Post bail.
Put your ass in handcuffs and shit. And beat your ass while I'll beat your ass while I put your ass in handcuffs, bro.
Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't beating no kid, man. Keep that kid. You going to jail tonight? Somebody gonna beat your asshole.
Listen, these kids don't look like kids over here, bro. These kids look like they
Oh,
be
that's what
25,
I'm saying.
bro.
That's what I'm saying.
These
That's
kids
what I'm
be looking
saying,
like
bro.
they 25, bro. These kids ain't kids over here, bro. These motherfuckers be looking
You
like they
send
25
their ass straight to
over here.
jail. Yeah, but that's because they ate their food. You didn't eat all your food when you was little, nigga. You shouldn't have ate that pork. You know what I'm saying? That pork fucks your growth up.
Bro, these kids are fucking, bro, they're savages over here, bro.
Well,
So there
what
was
color are they, bro? The little black kids?
they jumped an old lady, bro. There was 5 of them, bro. There was 5 boys. I jumped an old lady, bro. An elderly, bro. So these juveniles, bro, they deserve to get their ass
Hold on,
whooped,
hold on. Is
bro.
they black, like
Yes,
African
bro.
American? Hold
Yes,
on, hold on, hold on.
yes.
Let me simplify it because there's different forms of black. I need you to notice. Are they Haitian, Jamaican, or
No,
are
they're
they
not
are
Haitian,
they
bro.
Afro American?
They're Afro American.
All right, all right.
So it's like, bro, these kids out here, they ain't got no respect for elders, bro. They got no respect for nobody, bro. Them niggas will talk to you like you a whole
But
fucking
they
like
was
you ain't doing
raised by females. Who the fuck? Females don't got no respect for nobody. What are you talking about, bro?
bro, these kids, bro, I'm telling you, if y'all was to live in my city, bro, y'all see how crazy these kids get, bro. Like they get crazy, bro. To the point where they'll fight an adult. They don't care. They be deep as shit. They'll jump you,
They,
bro.
they on
Once you
that
start
Cat
saying some
Williams.
shit, shit,
You
bro,
gotta choke the
they,
nigga out and go to jail. Shit.
that's the thing, bro. These kids, bro, they like they mad organized, bro. Like they don't go nowhere by themselves, bro. And if they see somebody talking smack, bro,
They
20
recording.
motherfuckers, 20 more motherfuckers come out of the cup, bro. They be like
Yep.
40 motherfuckers deep as shit, bro. Like these kids got no respect, bro.
And
Like
they gonna walk
that's why
your
we
ass
treat them
home
like
too.
the way we treat them, bro. Y'all want to act like y'all want to act like y'all grown. We're gonna treat y'all like y'all grown. Y'all want to act like y'all fucking men's and shit, bro. Guess what? We're gonna treat you like that, bro. Simple as that, bro. That's how it is in my city, bro. That's how it is in my city, bro. Y'all want to act like y'all grown as shit. We're gonna treat y'all like y'all grown, bro.
Yeah, send his ass to jail. Fuck that shit. I ain't putting hands on nobody unless they touch me. I'm not about that life.
Hey, listen, Massachusetts. Once you 18 in Massachusetts, you're considered as an adult. So once you turn
Of
18,
course.
I'm beating your
That's
fucking
in
ass.
every state, nigga. That's in every state, nigga.
I'm beating your fucking ass. I don't give a fuck if you 17 and a half, nigga. You turning 18 like in a month, nigga. You still getting your ass.
You better turn them handcuffs into some nuts. You know what I'm saying? Start Chuck Norris in that nigga. Bow, bow, bow.
It's always straight though.
Shit, let's keep moving.
There's something strange about Antarctica. It's the only place on Earth where nearly every major country has agreed no one goes there freely. It's locked down for science. But what if there's more to the story? Some ancient legends say there are lands beyond the ice. My uncle, yeah, I know, sounds wild, but hear me out, once told me there are people beyond the wall. People who were here before us. Ever heard of High Brazil? It's an island that appears every few centuries, then vanishes. It was even documented in 1674 by sailors who claimed to see huge black rabbits in an advanced civilization. But what if High Brazil isn't actually appearing and disappearing? What if it's shifting in and out of our reality? And here's where it gets interesting. Ancient texts also speak of Zerzura, a hidden city full of knowledge, said to be guarded by strange beings. Some believe it was lost in the sands of the Sahara. But what if it was taken somewhere else? Like, beyond the ice? What if these places, High Brazil, Zerzura, even stories of lost civilizations, aren't just myths, but clues? What if there's a hidden history of people being relocated beyond the world we know? Here's something strange. Every time High Brazil was said to appear, extreme weather followed. Today, they blame it on El Nino, but ancient cultures believe these shifts were tied to something much bigger. A cycle, a hidden force affecting our world. Could these lost lands be real? Could history be more complex than we've been told? I'm not saying it's true, but what if?
But hey, strong possibility. Strong possibility. I like the way you did that too, because that goes along with a lot of shit I've been looking up. One Piece, the storyline of One Piece is just like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the reason why I posted it, bro.
I've been looking up a whole bunch of those videos.
I got like seven videos that I got posted there on TikTok because I've been at work, bro. I didn't manage shit.
I mean, you might as well since you on Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah, I've been at work doing this shit, bro. I just haven't posted
Like
it.
they let you run on the Wi-Fi, right?
Huh?
They let you use their Wi-Fi?
My phone is connected, bro. This shit's on, bro. I paid my bill, bro.
I know that part. I didn't say that. I didn't say you got bad service in certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because this my store we don't got Wi-Fi, but there's certain spots around the store that do be fucking up the service, and it's like that shit will fucking knock it down completely.
Yeah.
This is the only store around the area that don't have Wi-Fi. Every store has Wi-Fi, but this is the only fucking store that don't have it.
Parents, what rule did your kid obey so perfectly it actually terrified you? When my son Reese was 7, I got tired of the complaining. The food is boring. This game is dumb. School is stupid. Everything was a problem. So I made a rule. You're allowed to complain about anything you want. But if you complain, you have to come up with a solution. No solution, no complaint. My wife looked at me like I'd lost my mind. He's 7, Lonnie. He doesn't know what a solution is. But I grew up in a house full of complainers. My dad complained about his boss for 30 years and never once updated his resume. My mom complained about the landlord every winter and we still froze. Complaining without action is just noise. I wasn't letting my kid inherit that. The first week, Reese complained that his sandwiches were boring. I said, solution? He thought for a second. Can I pick what goes in it? Done. He started making his own lunch. Peanut butter and banana. Same thing every day for 2 weeks. But he never complained about lunch again. I figured that was the whole lesson. Don't like something, change it. Simple. Then I caught him doing something I wasn't ready for. I walked past his room one night, and he was sitting on the floor with a composition notebook. He'd drawn a line down the middle of every page. Left side said, problem. Right side said, solution. He had filled 11 pages. The bathroom is cold in the morning. Next to, put my towel on the heater before my shower. I can't find my shoes. Next to, put them by the door every night. I just stared. Reese, what is this? He looked up like it was obvious. I'm getting ahead of my complaints. He was 7. A few weeks later, his classmate Amir showed up to school with his arm in a sling. The other kids signed his cast and moved on. But Reese noticed something nobody else did. Amir couldn't open his lunchbox, couldn't unzip his backpack, couldn't hold a paper and write at the same time. So Reese went home and opened his notebook. Amir can only use one hand, and next to it, be his other hand. For the next 6 weeks, Reese sat next to Amir every day. Opened his lunch, held his papers, carried his tray. No one asked him to. When I found out, I asked why. He shrugged. He had a problem. I had 2 hands. That's a solution. He was 7. I had to leave the room. Amir's dad called me that weekend. His voice cracked 3 times in 2 minutes. He said Amir had been pretending everything was fine because he didn't want to look weak. He said Reese never once made Amir feel like he was being rescued. He just showed up quietly every day. But here's the part that still wakes me up at 2 a.m. A month later, Reese came to me with a 3-page document, written in pencil, with diagrams. He called it the Fix-It board. His idea was to put a board in the classroom where any kid could write down a problem. Not math problems, real problems. I don't have anyone to sit with at lunch. I'm too scared to ask for help. My grandma is in the hospital and I'm sad. Then other kids could write solutions underneath, or just write me too, so nobody felt alone. He'd designed the layout. He'd written rules. Rule 1, nobody makes fun of anyone's problem. Rule 2, if you can help, help. If you can't, just be kind. Rule 3, no problem is too small. The kid had built a system for something most adults can't do, asking for help without shame. I took it to his teacher, Ms. Purcell. She cried before she finished reading it. She put the board up that Friday. By Monday, it was full. A kid wrote, I don't have warm gloves, and by Wednesday, 3 pairs showed up on his desk with no name. A kid wrote, I eat alone every day, and by Thursday, she had 4 people at her table. Ms. Purcell told me she'd been teaching 22 years and never seen a classroom change that fast. The principal put Fix-It boards in every classroom by spring. The school district wrote about it in their newsletter. A local news station picked it up. The reporter asked Reese, what made you think of this? My 7-year-old looked at her and said, my dad told me I can't complain unless I have a solution. So I started fixing things. But some problems are too big to fix by yourself. So I built a place where people can fix things together. The reporter looked at me. I was crying on camera, and I didn't care. I made one rule. Stop complaining and start solving. What I expected was fewer arguments at dinner. What my son learned was that the world is full of people struggling quietly, and most of them just need someone to say your problem matters. I taught him to stop whining. He taught himself to start building.
I'm still on this fucking Android shit, bro.
Hey, yeah, that's some good moral of the story type right there, yo. That's good moral. Kid, that fish, kid, brought him back a whole barrel.
There ain't no motherfucking way, dog. This supposed to be a motherfucking sunrise. It looked like 2 suns, dog. That's what it looked like. I don't give a fuck what you say. I ain't never seen no shit look like this. Nah, this ain't AI either. I know it's gonna be a motherfucking bot in the comments with some stupid ass excuse for this shit, but I'm gonna let you know right now, you's a motherfucking lie. I know you know that you ain't never seen no shit like this before. Now I keep on saying it's a bunch of crazy shit going on in the motherfucking sky. And as you can see in this motherfucking video, it looked like the sun with that big ass red ball that been circulating all over Al Gore's internet. So you tell me what the fuck you think, because I think that's the sun and that's motherfucking Nibiru. But look at the still close shot. That shit look crazy as a motherfucker. I wish they didn't enhance it so motherfucking much though, cause now it look fake, but it ain't fake. This is real shit. Now look.
Hey, why that shit look like the MasterCard symbol
I would have liked to got
that
the
Kyle
fuck
always
out of
showed
there.
us? Remember that shit, bro?
Ain't no telling what the fuck's in that
Kyle
shit.
always showed us the fucking
Ain't no telling
MasterCard.
what
He's
the
like,
fuck
this is what it
going on.
is.
2025
That's
been
damn
crazy
sure what
work.
that looked like.
2024 was crazy work. 2023 was crazy work. 2022 was crazy work. 2021 is crazy work. 2020 for damn sure was crazy work. Ever since that motherfucking shit from 2019, you know what the fuck I'm talking about when we all had to stay in the goddamn house. Now look what the fuck is going on. Ain't shit been right ever since. Damn, I'm tired of this shit. Dog, the math ain't mathing no motherfucking more. And I needed the math, dog. Peace.
His math wasn't mathing, dog.
Nah,
Hey,
it's
what
the
the
credit
fuck is
card,
that?
bro. It's the credit card. Kyle Ben was talking about that shit. 2 sons. And it's funny how
Yeah,
the
credit
card
card.
went to 9.
It's cray. But hey, in reality, my symbol kind of shows 2 suns as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, see the background?
Yeah, bro. The master credit card, bro. They've been showing motherfuckers like shit, bro, in plain sight, bro. You just motherfuckers don't pay attention to it, bro.
Yep.
But that's the 2 sons on the credit card. That's what they're showing you on the credit card. It's the 2 sons. One is like red and the other one is like orange.
Oh, it was Discover card.
Yeah, that credit card there, that shit.
And this nigga just discovered that bitch. dog. Hey, that nigga a fool. That shit's funny as hell. Cause he pauses after a second and it says, dog.
Bro, even Star Wars showed that shit, bro. The two sons, bro, they showed it in the movie too, bro. There's a couple of movies that they showed it. They showed it in the what was it, the Dark Crystal in that show, bro. They showed the two sons and that shit. They talk about how all the stars gonna be aligned, and then they were talking about the concussion and all that shit.
Yep. Hey, but in reality and shit, that just means that the veil, aka firmament, will be lifted, but the waters will not pour in like everybody thinks. But they will just come up from under. What up, Frank? Frank in the build. You know what I'm saying? It will just come up from under. Like it will be a surge of water because the shit would just fall. You know what I'm saying? It's like a revolver or shit. So, yeah, yeah, work. Gotta do that security thing. I'm about to go to work in about an hour or so. Maybe 2. No, about an hour and a half. Yeah.
Yo, I can't wait. I can't wait to get to the health, bro. I can't wait.
Clive Davis has passed away at the age of 94. Wow, this guy lived a long life. Rest in peace to Whitney Houston as well. Two icons. They're no longer here with us. A lot of people had good things to say about Clive, but also some things they said about him weren't good. Clive was big in the industry, very successful, made a lot of money, made a lot of connections. Rest in peace, Clive. Clive Davis was big in the game. He was dealing with all the big dogs, all the big famous people had to tap in with Clive Davis. You know what time is it? He's no longer here, guys. He lived a long life, longer than most people. Don't you agree? Rest in peace to Quincy as well. A lot of the icons and legends are leaving, and there's been a lot of people passing away this year in 2026, especially celebrities. His birthday just passed. He turned 94, 6 years away from 100. That's a long life. Everybody's gonna remember him. Everybody knows Clive Davis. He was big in the game. I'm just letting y'all know that Clive Davis is no longer here with us. Rest in peace to him. Word is he passed away in his home in New York. I don't know nothing else, guys. Let me know what you think and let me know what you know about this. Rest in peace, Clive. I'm out.
I don't think he's gonna be resting in peace. You know what I'm saying? Pretty sure he burned half of Hollywood. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. I got 6 VODs left. 6 VODs left. Let's get it.
What we're talking about ultimately is that the people overthrow the ruling class.
Pay close attention to this next part.
Well, now, I believe you support the Black Panthers and the Young Lords, is that correct?
We have what we call the Rainbow Coalition, which is a coalition between the Panther Party, the Patriot Party, and the Young Lords organization. And this organization expresses solidarity because we recognize this is a class struggle. We recognize the class we come from, the oppressed people, has no color. And again, this is concerning why the Hogan and Nixon, right from the White House down, are trying to wipe out the Patriot Party, the same way they're trying to wipe out the Panthers and the Young Lords, because we do have this solidarity with the oppressed people. Also, the news media released yesterday that the Patriots were questioned concerning these bombings and concerning these shootings, which is a lie. The Patriots were never questioned at all by the police department concerning any of these incidents. It was a total lie, and we blame Hogan and we blame Nixon and Hoover for these lies. It is the same way that they framed the Panther 21 with these lies.
They spend billions in funding propaganda campaigns to keep us arguing amongst ourselves, to keep us from figuring out that we have a common enemy. They have us fighting a culture war when we need to be fighting a class war. Just make no mistake, Oppression has no color. This is a class struggle. So follow me, and I'll follow you back. It's time.
Good.
But they forget that they kept trying to pressure you. It's like,
Class is still in session.
so
You
when
thought you was out of school, you had to be a fool to believe that you was out of school.
Right. Crazy.
School has not ended. Life is a lesson. Let's get it.
Right.
Does anybody else think that this weather we've been having lately is kind of weird? These reoccurring storms that keep hitting the same place over and over again? Like, I know they're saying it's El Nino, and I know they're saying it's climate change, but I've never seen storms like these before. And one thing I've noticed that's really creepy, these storms always hit on the same days, man. Sunday and Wednesday. And it's like clockwork. Every week we keep getting bad storms on Sunday and Wednesday. And it's almost like the weather is being controlled or manipulated. Now, one thing that I find interesting is that anytime these bad storms happen, the day before, if you look up in the sky, you will see these lines. Some people call them contrails, but I think there's some type of aerosol that they're spraying into the sky. Now, that's just my theory. I'm not saying it's true, but I definitely think there's some kind of weather modification going on. And I think what happens is they spray this aerosol into the sky, and it creates sort of this effect where it traps moisture. And then when a weather front comes through, it interacts with that, and it basically supercharges these storms. But the problem is they can't really control how strong they become. And that is why I think they keep continuously going to the same area, because if you were to spray that same area over and over again, and that weather front continuously came through, it would interact with that aerosol, and you would have these continuous storms like we see. So is something going on with the weather? Like, are they controlling the weather, or is it just some sort of crazy idea? Is it climate change? Is it, the El Nino? But seriously, what is going on with all of these storms?
What do you think, King? What you think?
I think she's starting to wake up.
Yeah, I think Kai over here letting her breathe, you know what I'm saying? Letting her breathe. Pretty soon, we're gonna see some new land forming and shit, you know what I'm saying? I call dibs on Lemire. You coming over there, man? You can't stay in Puerto Rico. You gotta come over here, man. We gotta repopulate and move, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta go to Puerto Rico, man. I gotta go there.
No. Look, I'm saying that Puerto Rico ain't gonna be there no more, dude. I'm just saying. One land disappears, remember? Half of the Americas is gonna be underwater, nigga. The fuck?
Well, New York is going under first.
Maybe Haps. New
York,
Colorado's gonna be safe.
Then probably California. Then probably Los Angeles.
Illinois is gonna be like half flooded.
Then probably Boston, because we're surrounded by water too.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I've been telling people get a canoe, a boat, a raft, something inflatable, something with a hard bottom, so you ain't gotta worry about something penetrating it. You know what I'm saying?
I need to buy me a kayak. That's what I need to buy. I need to buy me a little
cat. You said what?
A kayak.
Oh, kayak, a yak. All right, all right. Let's get it.
Amazing new information from the science world regarding Levi. Now, let's talk about it. So we all know 3 days ago, the United States ordered strikes against Venezuela, and they took the president and his wife. If you follow me, then you know why they're really inside of Venezuela. I told you, the only place that they can hurt these serpents are their eyes. One eye of this serpent is in Venezuela. The other eye is in Haiti, right on the border of Haiti and the T.L.R. Now, do you know what the scientific community figured out 3 days ago? Take a look. It says here, the identification of a rock layer approximately 20 kilometers thick beneath the oceanic crust of Bermuda reveals an unprecedented structure, helps explain the roughly 500-meter uplift.
See that shit?
Yeah,
That motherfucker breathing up out of the water.
that's crazy, man.
Coming. I'm just walking around, fam over TV, going live. How many? Oh damn, I didn't get to see it. I
Yo,
pushed the
I'll
wrong
catch
button.
y'all. I'll catch y'all on the
Yeah, he
next
going
one,
live
bro.
in 30. He going live in 30. All right,
Going
peace.
live
I
at
got
30?
3. No, he going live in 30. I got 3 more videos, but since you out, man, peace. Unless you
Already,
gonna
bro.
stay for the 3.
I'll
I
stay
don't
for the
know.
3.
Yeah, they're just short ones. They're like probably about 6 minutes. No, not even 6 minutes altogether. They're like 5 minutes altogether. I mean,
Yeah, it's starting to get a little busy.
Airbnbs, trafficked and disguised as a family getaway. That Houston attorney was having dog, and his wife caught him. He is the man that you're supposed to call when something is wrong. He is the man that's supposed to defend you when somebody is doing the same thing that he was doing to his damn dog to a child. Do you know when a child gets out of the life, if they leave, they may want to go back because they know that sometimes those police officers that stand in a uniform can only do so much as to take the report. The only thing that they can do is take the report and pass it up the corrupt food chain where nobody gives a shit. They're gonna hide it. The same way the DOJ, the Department of Justice, they hid those Epstein files from you. Okay, if you really want to know, then in a little bit we're marching down these streets. Our children in these Airbnbs, traffic.
yeah, Ali Carter's still out there, y'all. Ali's still out there getting it, working for the people, or for the children, for the show days. Thank you. Let's get it.
The arrival of the real slaves.
By the 1870s, the immigrants were stepping ashore on American soil at a rate of over 7,000 every day. The journey across the Atlantic had taken anything from 12 days to 3 weeks, and most of them traveled in conditions that varied from bad to appalling. Many of the bigger ships were designed with only one thing in mind, to carry as many immigrants as possible. And so they came, in filth and degradation, packed in like cattle, and so they came, in filth and degradation, packed in like cattle, treated much the same. The vast majority came to New York, at first to the immigration depot at Castle Garden, and then later here, to the place that was to become a symbol both of everything that America offered and the terrible fear that at the very gates of freedom they would be turned away. Here at Ellis Island.
That's crazy. Lot of Italians, a lot of Irish. A lot of those people came over here as indentured servants. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about slaves, but I know they were indentured servants. But the slave term came from Yugoslavia. So Let's keep it moving. Let's find out about hummingbirds. Yeah, last video. Let's get it.
I just learned something messed up about hummingbirds. Now you have to know it too. Of the 375 different species of hummingbirds, listen to me here, don't listen to me, listen to me. They all enter a state called torpor every night. Something like sleep, where their body temperature vastly plummets. Stay with me here. They get really cold, their heart rate slows, and they hang upside down, and they seem to be no longer alive. And in fact, if they didn't enter a state of torpor, their overactive metabolisms would make them starve to death every night. They have to enter this state of torpor because their same incredible sugar-based metabolism that allows them to fly like helicopters is a double-edged thing. The torpor saved them from the rotor. They don't even flap their wings like most birds. You know this? Listen to me here. Stay with me. They don't flap. They move their wings in a figure 8. That's how they can move in all directions. Up, down, back, and forth. Hummingbirds are truly messed up and magical.
This is a locked door.
Fairies, yo. What is hummingbirds? Really the fairies. I like to thank y'all for coming through today. You know what I'm saying? I got
That
things
lady
I
on
gotta
the
do.
phone. What the fuck?
Gotta take care
Yo,
of
what the
business. You know
fuck
what
is
I'm
that?
saying?
You heard
I'm gonna catch
that
y'all
shit?
next one, y'all.
Somebody, this shit sounded like somebody balance shit.
Friends are some of the fakest people you ever have in your life. Because friends will never allow you to just be yourself. Oh man, nigga, you sound like you're getting weak. Oh man, you sound like you get. They ain't gonna let you say, man, I'm hurt right now, homie. I feel like hurt. They gonna go tell somebody, man, nigga talking about killing himself. So friends don't check on nobody. Family go check on your family. Because friends have to fake with one another. Friends have to be fake in order for us to be real friends. I can't tell you, nigga, you wrong when you wrong.
I felt that. My bad. That shit hit me. That shit hit me, man. That shit touched me on another level.
Homie, friends don't let each other
like
be
that.
who
My
they
bad.
really want to be, my nigga. I got to be who you want me to be so we can remain friends. If I tell you I don't...
We had a saying where we would be like, peace, be safe. But then we heard Nipsey say, stay dangerous. And I never understood it. But then when I finally understood it, it hit me like a ton of bricks. Stay dangerous. Because when you are, you're aware. If you're part of the danger, you can see the danger around you as well. You have to stay dangerous. Because if we're not...
Only a fool would include his own death as part of a plan. Young lady.
Mars so cold, I think I'm done with ice. Birds, if I leave us.
Hey, and nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to be. I put my to see if I still. And nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout. Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power